Punk's interview with Brian F. on this latest episode of Trash Talk was excellent. And I started watching it here and there. I didn't know how good this was. Brian F., you really built something. I love it. I feel like this is something that can bridge the gap for a lot of people who hear about Street Fighter stuff but don't really know how to get into it. They could just listen to the podcast and learn about the people. It's like the same with me. I love Street Fighter, right? But I'm not necessarily a UFC guy, right? But watching Joe Rogan interview UFC guys made me interested in UFC stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, talk about blah, 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 blah. And I would think that if somebody who, for example, because Brian F. is participating in the Say Jam Slam a lot, these Say Jam Slams introduce a lot of people to Street Fighter for the first time. You know, whether it's the people who are playing or their audience. A lot of times, they might have heard about it or the old games, but they never really messed with it until now. And this whole Trash Talk series is a great way to bridge, I think, that person into the FGC. They can walk that bridge through Trash Talk and learning about these players, because he'll mix in throughout the interview the stuff that they're talking about. So, you know, they're talking about these things and you know, the good, the bad, the uglies, and they're showing clips of it when they can. So if you find yourself watching it, you know, and you never really play fighting games, but you were interested, you might be more interested after watching it. So yeah, shout out to Brian F. And, you know, from the folks that he's been interviewing the top cats. He just got Punk in there, he had Mena in there, he had Knuckle Dude, IDOM is like a unofficial co-host. You know, it's like, you know, it's one of them things that I believe is good for the fighting game community. It's good for the FGC that Brian F. is doing this. I would love it to be a situation where Trash Talk takes over in the space of some of the late night TV, you know, all of the, you know, late show stuff. Like if they had just Trash Talk and it was just FGC stuff. But, you know, that might be a little bit too much.